Some mornings I wake up and I think, thank God I'm awake. He let me live one more day. When I first go to stand up, I can't hardly stand up. My back is hurting so bad.
You're not getting us up there.
And I know it's because of the weight.
I have to hold up my pants. Finally getting to a healthy place means everything to me because all I ever wanted was to be happy with my family. I wasn't a part of my kids' life as much as I wanted, but I'm able to make up for that now and be a bigger part of my grandkids' lives. And before all this, I was scared I wasn't ever gonna get this chance.
Buckle up, folks. Isaac kicked off life on hard mode thanks to some emergency steroids during Mom's pregnancy. Born underweight and with more allergies than a cat in a pollen storm, he was practically a bubble boy. His first taste of real food was like a victory lap for the fam.
I was born with a lot of complications. And between the ages of 1 and 3, I couldn't eat regular food because I was very hyperallergenic.
He was very allergic, very sensitive. It was very hard to get him to eat, and this caused him to be very underweight as a child. So we did worry about his weight because he was so small and so tiny. But when we were finally able to get him to eat,
You won't believe this bit. Little Isaac, only 7, and life starts throwing curveballs like it's the major league. Grandma's gone, house is gone, then bam, Mom's down with a stroke. It's like life decided to crank up the difficulty setting. But hold your socks because young Isaac's about to turn into the pint-sized parent.
Things around the house really started to change. First, it was my grandmother passed away, and that hit me pretty hard. We were very, very close. She was like my second mom. And then we lost the house and had to move in with my aunt. And then after that, my mother had a stroke and had to learn how to re-function as a human. Sometimes I would find my mom on the bathroom floor, wet from pee, or soiled, because she didn't want to have to ask for help.
Can you imagine being the man of the house before hitting puberty? With dad at work and mom out of commission, Isaac steps up. He's cooking, cleaning, and probably negotiating bedtime, all with a sippy cup in hand. He's getting chunkier by the minute, comfort eating through the chaos.
When my mother had her stroke, I had to assume the position of mom. I had to cook and clean and give homeschool to myself and my siblings because there was nobody else to do it. My mom couldn't even physically take care of herself at that point. And my dad worked all day to pay the bills. My siblings were younger. I have 3 brothers and a sister, but all the work and everything just fell on me.
After that, my mom had a stroke. She had to be moved around in a wheelchair.
Here's where things get real. Isaac, a young teen tipping the scales at 450 pounds, has to drop out of the band. His tuba days are over because, let's face it, marching and munching don't mix. The stakes are high, and his social life's on thin ice. Just wait till you see how high school treats him.
And when I got to around 450 pounds when I was 16, I had to stop doing band because I just couldn't physically do it. And that hurt me a lot. But I had no choice because I couldn't stop eating. Weekends, I just stay home and eat. I started to have trouble getting from class to class, but I was still able to graduate. Even though I was over 500 pounds, I did try to go to college. But during my first year, my mother was diagnosed with uterine cancer.
Fast forward to age 23, and Isaac's nearly a 700-pound heavyweight champ of caring. Mom's battling cancer, and Isaac's flipped from caregiver to needing care himself. It's like a tag team wrestling match where no one tagged out. Grab your popcorn because things are about to get even more dramatic.
sparkle in his eyes was gone.
And now I'm 23 and I still live with her and my dad to help out with my brothers and sister and take care of my mom until she recovers from her cancer. But I never blame my mom for it. It's not her fault or anyone's. So when all that happened, it was hard, but it wasn't their fault, But now I'm probably closer to 700 pounds. So my size has become an even bigger problem.
Ready for a roller coaster? Isaac faces a near-death experience when his leg balloons up like a party balloon gone wrong. Hospital time. He slips into a coma, giving everyone a scare that could chill a polar bear. But don't go anywhere. Isaac's wake-up call is more jolting than morning coffee.
I saw that firsthand recently because I have lymphedema and it got infected. We went to the emergency room and we found out it was cellulitis, and they began to treat me with antibiotics. But while they were doing that, I began to lose consciousness and slipped into a coma. I go into cardiac arrest. They're in the emergency room. I remember wanting to talk to my sibling because I thought I was gonna die and that was it. Everybody done? Yeah, I'm done. I'm not.
Here comes the tear jerker, or is it the burger jerker? Our boy knows he's in deep fries, deep trouble. Facing a future that might have him bedridden, Isaac's got to shake things up more than a pair of dice in a Yahtzee cup. Let's see how he plans to roll with the punches next.
It's crazy to say, but I can deal with the coma. But losing my mobility, that's basically being a vegetable. And that scares the crap out of me. Because I think if I let it get to that point, it'd be over for me. And that's gonna happen soon. So I know something has to change. I have to change. And if I don't do something different, I'm going to die. Because I can't live much longer like this.
Buckle up, because here comes the big number. Dr. Nowzaradan lays it on Justin. He's tipping the scales at a whopping 687 pounds. The doc's game plan? Shed 100 pounds in 2 moon cycles, aka 2 months. If Justin nails it, he's getting a golden ticket to weight loss surgery. Justin's like, eliminate, let's roll. Eliminate up next. See if Justin can drop those pounds like they're hot.
You're 687 pounds. So I want to see 100-pound weight loss in 2 months. If you do that, I will approve you for weight loss surgery, okay?
Since seeing Dr. Now, I've been hitting my diet and exercise hard. I've started working out at a nearby gym. I'm sticking to eating only 3 times a day with food that's on Dr. Now's diet plan.
Guess what? Party at Justin's scale because he's down 92 pounds. Dr. Nowzaradan gives the thumbs up for surgery, cheering on Justin's smashing effort. But whoa, plot twist. Justin needs a buddy to bunk with him in Houston.
You lost 92 pounds in 2 months, so I'm approving you for weight loss surgery, okay?
All right.
All right?
Awesome.
But you need someone to move with you down here to Houston.
This could definitely be an opportunity to rebuild the relationship that I have with my mom.
I'm not going to be able to be with you, honey.
This is just really bad timing. I'll talk to you later. This isn't the first time that my mom hasn't been able to come through.
What do you do now? Who do you take?
I was kind of hoping you'd be able to make it.
If it's got you losing the weight, we're going to keep it that way.
Big day alert. It's surgery o'clock for Justin. He's been smashing his diet and becoming a gym rat, all geared up for this moment. The docs go in, do their magic, and boom. Gastric sleeve is a go. Hang tight, because you're about to see Justin more faster than a Power Ranger.
Today we are attempting to do a gastric sleeve procedure on Justin. He stayed determined and on track with his weight loss. So I feel like he's more than ready for this operation. Okay, all finished.
I wonder if there are opportunities to stick up for yourself with your mom in ways that increase your self-worth moving forward.
That's what you've always done, is you just up and leave.
And all I can ever do is say sorry for not being the mother that you deserve.
I just kind of feel like I don't know if words are enough.
Hold on to your popcorn, folks. Dr. Now drops a bombshell. Justin's lost a total of 292 pounds. That's like shedding a whole linebacker. With all that weight gone, it's time to talk about snipping off the extra skin. Watch as Justin gears up for round 2 in the transformation arena.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
So Justin, you have lost 292 pounds from day one I saw you.
Yeah.
So that's almost loss of 200 pounds in a year. That's excellent. You're doing great. And at this rate, you're gonna need extra skin removal soon.
As I prepare to officially cross the 1-year mark of my weight loss, I wanted to do something to give me a permanent reminder of my journey so far by getting a tattoo. And my dad's getting the same exact tattoo because he's been on this journey with me.
Mind-blowing stuff coming up. Justin's jaw drops as he reflects on a year's journey, under 300 pounds and feeling fly. But the battle of the bulge leaves him with a new foe, saggy skin. Undeterred, he's gunning for surgery to tidy up. Stick around to see how Justin preps for this next big step.
It's hard for me to believe how far I was able to come in just a year, and how much my life has changed for the better with how much I can do now, and how good I feel. I'm gonna be under 300 soon, which is exciting. But with all that weight loss, the downside is a lot of excess skin all over my body. So my next big goal I'm working towards is to lose enough weight to get skin removal, before that gets a lot worse for me and start to be a bigger issue. Because I don't wanna let anything start to slow me down right now. I'm more active than I've ever been, and I wanna keep pushing myself to do more.
Check this out. Justin's jogging now. From hardly moving to pacing the pavement, our boy's showing off his new moves. Plus, he's hitting the stage at a weight loss conference to spill all the beans on his epic slim down. Trust me, you don't want to miss his debut as a motivational speaker.
I've even started jogging, and that amazes me. I still can't go far because I'm still over 300 pounds and it hurts my back. But before I started my weight loss journey, this level of physical activity could have been fatal to me. So I'm proud of myself for my progress and to have the chance to experience new things. And that others are seeing my progress too, because I got contacted about speaking at a weight loss conference. And I'm excited about that and the chance to inspire others. My dad is still here with me in Houston, but I told him that I think I'm ready to be here on my own if he wants to go back to South Carolina, because he's put his life on hold long enough for me.
The suspense is eliminating me. Justin's inching towards his next doc rendezvous, hoping to get the green light for his skin removal surgery. This isn't just a nip and tuck, it's a life changer. Stay tuned, because the doc's next words could flip Justin's world upside down.
So I'm really hoping I get approved for that at my next appointment with Dr. Nowz.
You getting your heart rate up? Dr. Now says it's gotta be 130.
I have a low heart rate anyway.
Same here, mine's only 92.
I'm here at the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America's conference as a speaker. I've been asked to share some things about my weight loss journey with one of Dr. Now's other patients, Christina Phillips. And I'm a little nervous about doing some public speaking, but I'm excited to have this opportunity to inspire other people with how far I've come. It feels really good to think that I could help others who struggle with their weight by sharing what I've been able to do.
Grab your tissues and maybe some nachos, because it's heartwarming and kinda epic at the conference. Justin steps up to the mic with another survivor, Christina Phillips, sharing the nitty-gritty of shedding pounds and mental baggage. They've turned their trials into triumphs, and trust me, it's as inspiring as a double rainbow. What's next? More awe-inspiring stories that'll make you want to stand up and cheer.
And I can hardly believe it.
So I used to weigh 687 pounds. Weight loss surgery has made an incredible difference on my life, but one of the most important lessons I've gotten out of it is that it really is just a tool, and it takes so much more than that to get yourself to where you want to be. I've dealt with a lot of mental health challenges as well, and I think the hardest part was really the first step and going to see a therapist regularly for over a year before I was even able to reach out for help.
Can you believe this? Angie spills the beans about heading back to Ohio and crashing at her brother Lee's place after Dr. Now basically said her post-op woes were all in her head. She's catching up on family time and starting to feel a bit better, like actually eating without tossing her cookies. Get your popcorn ready, because Angie's next move is a game changer.
I've been back in Ohio for a few months now. My brother Lee has let me stay with him so I can figure out a more long-term option for my living situation. But it's been really nice being around family again. You know, after Dr. Now told me my sickness and pain after surgery was in my head and that there was nothing physical he could treat to make it better, I figured if being miserable was my new normal, then I should at least be around my family and the people that love me. But like 4 or 5 weeks ago, I started feeling better and I can eat now and keep it down.
Guess what's next? Angie's sweating bullets at a clinic in Ohio, hoping her scale tales will bring good news. Last she checked, she was 415 pounds and dropping. She's supposed to be shredding 20 to 30 pounds a month, so fingers crossed she's down to 325 to 355. Buckle up, her weigh-in will knock your socks off.
Me and Mandy are at the clinic here in Ohio to see where my weight's at and how I'm doing. And I think I'm gonna have a good number to share with Dr. Now.
Angie?
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing today?
The last time I saw him was like 3.5 months ago, and I weighed 415 pounds then. And I'm supposed to be losing 20 to 30 pounds a month, so that means I should be between the range of 325 and 355.
All right, we are gonna head right around here to exam room 5.
Ready for a doozy? Angie's on the blower with Dr. Now, bragging about tipping the scales at 310.6 pounds. That's half the woman she used to be, folks. Dr. Now's all cheers and planning the next steps for losing the extra skin. Hang tight, because the pep talk he gives next is pure gold.
Today it was 310.6.
Well, that's progress, and you came a long way from being over 600 pounds to almost half of what you weigh now, huh?
Yeah.
So you still have 100 pound weight. Half of that may be extra skin that need to come off. So in reality, you're only about 50 pounds from your ideal body weight, okay? How are you doing with your activity and exercise?
I've been walking.
Oh snap, check this out. Angie's feeling all warm and fuzzy from Dr. Now's attaboy. She's turning her life around, patching things up with her daughter Desiree, and making grand promises to never miss another family BBQ. You won't believe the heartwarming scene coming up.
He's proud of me means a lot, especially after how hard the last 2 years have been. So it just makes me feel really good to be here now, where I'm finally getting the life that I always wanted. I have to hold up my pants. Finally getting to a healthy place means everything to me, because all I ever wanted was to be happy with my family. I wasn't a part of my kids' life as much as I wanted, but I'm able to make up for that now and be a bigger part of my grandkids' lives. And before all this, I was scared I wasn't ever gonna get this chance.
Whoa, look at Angie go. She's getting the full star treatment with a snazzy makeover to celebrate her jaw-dropping progress. Angie's rocking a new look, and it's not just about losing pounds. It's about gaining a whole new swagger. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for her reaction. It's priceless.
Hi, we have an appointment for Angie and Mandy.
Okay, come on back.
And I'm excited because I've never had anything like this. I'm gonna let you be creative.
We got it.
You know, it's been a really long time since I've gotten my hair done professionally. Or even been able to fit in a salon chair.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. So I think it's gonna help me take more pride in myself, like Dr. Paradise encourages me to do. You know, I feel like a new person, so I wanna look like I feel too.
Okay.
Can you even handle what just went down? Michael dives into the deep end about his agoraphobia, freaking out about it being totally unhelpful and possibly making him never want to leave his house. He's pretty convinced that this nightmare scenario could actually happen, even though everyone else is trying to cheer him up. As he starts to lose it and asks for a quiet moment to gather himself, he's really feeling the pressure.
What's the worst that can happen with agoraphobia, though?
The worst that can happen is this can be completely counterproductive.
Okay.
And actually push me farther away from wanting to leave the house at all. Yeah, I do.
And you're allowed to feel that way. I'm not trying to
No, you are. You're telling me, you're, again, I love that you're always perky and always happy and always telling me what's gonna be best for me, but it happens. It goes sideways.
Buckle up, because this part's a real doozy. Michael, along with his buddy Kim, decides to brave his fear of open spaces by hitting up a crystal shop. It's a big deal for him, and he's super nervous about mingling with people, questioning if he can even pull this off. Kim's like, eliminate chill, man. Just go at your own pace, eliminate showing how tough this whole thing is on Michael's nerves.
Right now, Kim and I are trying to find a crystal shop, working on my agoraphobia, my fear of going out and being around people. This isn't easy. And right now, I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to go through with it.
Oh, it's cute. Look how cute that is. Take all the time you need. And when you're ready, we'll go. Yes, I sure can. Good evening. How are you today?
Pretty good.
Get ready for a mini win here. In the crystal shop, Michael gets a distraction lesson on quartz crystals, which kinda helps him forget he's anxious. He chats with the shop owner, who talks about scraping together everything to build the place, and Michael decides to buy something, showing a win over his fears. Feeling proud of stepping out after 15 long years, Michael's got a little swagger back.
Quartz crystals were made in Conroe in the mid-70s.
Really?
They supplied the entire world for quartz crystal power for CB radios.
It's right here.
Awesome. I built my shop from whatever I could scrounge as cheaply as.
That sounds like familiar. What do you
Can I
say?
leave these up here for you?
Okay, those are the ones you want?
Yeah.
We'll unlock it for you, baby.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. I'm proud of you, Michael.
I hear you. Thank you.
Things get real tense now. Michael is back at Dr. Now's, sweating bullets over whether he's made any progress. He's taken an extra month in hopes of dropping more pounds because, let's face it, it's getting tougher. He's worried sick about not meeting the big guy's expectations and how that might throw a wrench in his plans. The chat with Dr. Now coming up is a must-watch.
Kim and I are back at Dr. Now's for my next appointment and to find out if I made the progress I was supposed to make. But I am nervous. I've been struggling a lot, and that led me to take an extra month coming back here. Dr. Now gave me a 3-month goal, and I took 4 because it's gotten a lot harder to do this. I just wanted a little more time to lose more.
Michael?
And to get closer to my goal, but I don't even know if it helped or was enough to get me there. I know I'm trying hard. As hard as I can.
Here comes a heart-to-heart you can't miss. Michael spills his guts to Dr. Now, bummed out about not shedding as much weight as he'd hoped. Dr. Now lays it out straight. More weight has got to go before any surgery can happen, and he's got to keep his eyes on the prize. Michael nods along, ready to keep pushing forward despite feeling knocked down.
You got this, okay? Yeah. It's okay.
Not much to say, other than I'm disappointed. Very disappointed, because I didn't lose more. It's still loss, and that's good. Overall, that's about 100 pounds I've taken off my body. So maybe Dr. Now will see the total and even consider moving me ahead with the testing. I just thought the progress I was gonna have today would be better. So I'm upset, and I'm worried about what Dr. Now is ultimately gonna tell me.
Hello, how y'all doing? Good.
Michael's feeling a bit brighter here, chatting about how he's actually been getting out more, tackling his fear of public places with Kim. He's pumped about these outings, seeing them as big steps forward. Even with all the hurdles, Michael's not throwing in the towel. He's gearing up to get back into stuff he loves, like martial arts. Peep what happens when he steps back onto the mat.
It is certainly concerning to see the trend with Michael's weight loss slowing. He's going to have to work harder if he wants to succeed at this, because losing more weight is the only option he has to move forward. So these next few months are a crossroads moment for him, because if this pattern continues with him, then he's going to stop losing and start gaining again. And once that happens, we likely won't be able to get him back on track.
This is where it gets inspiring. Michael's back in the dojo after 20 years away, both stoked and a tad nervous about messing up and losing his mojo. He pushes past the jitters, focusing on the good vibes of being back in martial arts, which he digs as a key part of his comeback plan. His determination here is off the charts.
My martial arts.
How you doing?
Good.
You're
Michael.
Michael. Nice to meet you, Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, you've had a little training before.
Yes.
That's terrific. Super. How long has it been since you trained?
20 years.
20 years. Okay. Well, believe it or not, still going to be some back in there. So let's go on the mat, and we'll get you going a little bit, and you're going to get to where you want to get.
Okay.
I'm scared this isn't going to go well, because I'm feeling good about myself right now.
Michael's kicking it old school with his martial arts training, and his coach is all about taking baby steps. He gets into the groove, taking short breaks to catch his breath and keep going, which makes him feel like a champ. It's a total reset for him, reigniting his love for martial arts and setting his sights on bigger health goals. The feels after this session are just too good.
You know, I pushed myself today to take this leap and get out of my comfort zone and get back to martial arts because
Stepping onto the mats again after 20 years of not being on the mats was extremely cathartic.
All right, let's see what's going to happen for these 60 seconds. Don't forget, take those breaks in there and pace yourself. Ready?
Ready?
And
this has encouraged me and given me a fire to work even harder and to keep doing this. Martial arts
is a place where I find peace.
Michael's walking out of his martial arts lesson on cloud 9, feeling like he's just nailed something huge. He's pumped with new tools and a clear headspace to help him keep his life on track. Determined not to let any setbacks mess with his vibe, he's all in on hitting his goals and getting ready for surgery. Watch how he plans to smash the next few months.
I am feeling great after this lesson. I'm walking out of here confident. I'm walking out of here with tools I can use. I'm walking out of here just with a rekindled sense of purpose.
So this is going to help me keep going and discipline myself in all areas of my life. So I'm not going to fail. I have 2 more months to try to hit my goal and get surgery, and I intend to do it.